Hello, welcome to Bodhran Basics with Matt DeBlas. I'm Matt DeBlas, and I'm going to show off my new toy. I got a brush beater from Steve Moises. I got it through Bodhran.info, Golf Flagels, in Germany. And I just got it. I've been playing around with it a little bit. Now, normally my go-to tipper for playing is something like this, the hot rod style tipper, which is a bundle of, in this case, beach rods, which has a pretty good all-around sound. The clickiness of the rods gives it a little more complexity than just a solid beater, but it's still fairly traditional sounding. And when I'm playing in sessions, I use either this or this solid wood tipper. Something like that. But when I'm playing in a non-traditional context, that is not traditional Irish music, sometimes I want extended sounds and techniques. And that's where the brush beater comes in. Now, I've had a brush for a while. I've got this old jazz brush used like for a drum kit. And I used to have a pair of them. I lost the other one years ago. One of the important things is nylon bristles so it won't damage the head. And I can use this basically three ways. I can use it by itself. I can use it paired with the harder stick to give it a little more thwack behind it, which is kind of awkward, but if you have big hands, it's possible. Or I can use it on the back of the head to get a snare drum sound. That came through really well. But, so that's the old brush I've used for years. Another one I've been using recently is the snare carp head from Headbushek. Comes in this nifty little box, and that is how it is written. And that is a little snare drum snare with a little strap for your fingers that you attach to there, and you can use it a little bit to alter the sound, but what really shines is as a second striker on the back of the drum. You can even use it for barehanded. But where the brush beater comes in is the brush is attached to the end of a wooden tipper. So you've got, it's always in play. You've got the short bit of brush always there. But by varying your angle and the force, you can bring the wooden part of the beater into play to add some accent. So you've got this. And again, this isn't really a sound that you're going to necessarily use at a traditional session, but for more acoustic rock or other types of stuff, it might be really handy. And in fact, I might be able to, if I can get my coordination together, pair it with the carp head and get your drum kit sounds. The brush as your hi-hat, then get your bass drum. Oh, that's some coordination there. So yeah, so you might be able to pair these up with a little practice and get a full kind of a drum kit sound. But I like the brush beater for what it is, as its own And again, this isn't something that's going to become my primary striker for my drum, my primary tipper. It is kind of a special effect. Doesn't mean it's a frivolous thing. There'll be times when it's absolutely appropriate sound, but it's I still, most of the time we'll be using more the hot rod style tipper, either the one that just fell on the floor or like the bamboo one here. Because I find these a more versatile and balanced sound. But brush beaters, the brush beater, jazz brush, I've heard some people use a paintbrush to get a similar effect, or the carp head are all neat things to have in your Bodhran case for those occasions where you're looking for something different, a little bit of extra sound that you can't get from your standard beater. So there we go, extended Bodhran technique, small sampling of, and I'll probably do more as I get the hang of this a little better. I'll probably do some tutorials on ways to use it in the future. And if you have questions or would like to see me try certain things, let me know, add it in the comments.